Hello and welcome to the conclusion of the Origins pre-flight week of Star Citizen. I'm Ante, online known as A.S.Drake. In this video I will talking a little bit of the pre-flight week with all the flight-ready Origins ships and a little bit watch on the roadmap for patch 3.6 and the future what comes for us. On the first side, I like very much the customization tool of the Cloud Imperiums for the 300 series, and I'm happy to see that there are a lot of options for customization for free. The upgrades, the cache upgrades was not so expensive to say it hurts or it overpriced like in other games. And like I said, optionally you have enough free options to customize your own ship. You don't like to pay for it. What I don't need was ship package options because we had in the patch description of 3.51 the point where Cloud Imperium declared that all game intern changed options of your ship will be persistent for this patch. That means if your ship gets destroyed and you must claim it back, you hold every options what you had made of the ship. You don't have to rebuy it. And we have enough options in game to make money to build the ship up like we would like it. I know in the moment we have the patch wipes between patches, what it means that all what we have done lost. But like I said, we have enough options to make the money and rebuy it. And after the rebuy, we have the options until the next patch wipe. So the game package, the ship package was not so interesting for me. What was more of interest was the performance of the 300 series between themselves. I took the opportunity to fly the 301, 315, 325A and the 350R. And must say, if this is the first look of the difference of some ships systems and the subsystems of systems, then I'm happy. Why? Like I said, I watched the performance of the ships in the Arena Commander. I made a video of the 325A where I go a little bit more in the details. But for now, the survivability of the 325A against the 300I is substantial. It's really to feel it. I would like it to say it in this form. What I mean, if you are got explosions in your near side or are close to the enemies, the secondary damage of detonations and explosions don't could damage this 325A so easy like the 300I because of the difference of systems and power management. On the other side, I flew the 350R in the Arena Commander of the race track with after with this with but after the 350R I flew the M50 to see the difference of both ships on the same turf. And I have to say the 350R is a powerhouse. If you take full energy of your engines, you have so much thrust energy in the forward movement that it's stunning. Against that, this M50 is definitely losing. Okay, the M50 have no update, unlike the R50 50R, the 350R. Sorry. But then, what I was happy to see if I go in a curve with the 350R, the ship get loose in terms of maneuver. Why? If you turn in a curve, you will definitely see that you not only a little bit drift in the direction where you are flight at the first, you are drifting heavily in this direction. And I must say, I finished off the ship a lot in a wall. The M50, who is lighter, smaller, could compare more in the curve flights than the 350R. What it means for us, is for me a really important point is that is the first watch of um, different component of chip and sub-components of chips. But it will really make interesting how you can customize the subsystems and the systems of your chips. So I was really happy about it. And okay, like you see, I took the opportunity to fly this 600 series because it's a little bit, I like often to say, a Star Trek feeling at the flight. Um, I'm hoping that we will see the customization tool more frequently than now. Okay, now it's the first release, but I hope that we have not to wait a lot of time until it comes for other ships. And I'm really interesting to see how it will look in game. So I would be happy if we have not to wait so long. Therefore, now I will talk a little bit of the roadmap because the patch 3.6 is in front of our doors. And don't get me wrong, I'm someone who like to see new ships, new weapons, but this have no priority for me. Okay, I'm happy to see that they are close with the Aegis Vanguard, Varden for the patch 3.6 and the Banu Defender, because I have a friend who plays a lot of with me online, and I'm seeking for a two-man ship with capability. But the more interesting points of the patches are for me the core tech patches, and I'm happy to see that the client-to-server actor network rework is finished, is in the polishing point. The asynchronous disconnection refractor is finished. I like it a lot because these are mechanics for our gameplay to be stability, to perform better, and that's why I'm very interested in these points. And the performance optimization, there are like always not in a lot of informations because it's a big category. But I'm every time happy to see if they work on this point. The other points, like distribution and ecosystem improvements and the shield systems, are not finished, but on the way. And I'm believing there are not a lot of tasks that they can finish it. Our stability, entity, and spawnings are finished in the polishing. I'm very interesting to see what we will get with this game mechanic. In the gameplay's category, really important points like black market economy, 50%, the Hoover modes are 2 or 3 points finished. The weapon attachment is not so much interesting for me. I like it to see it finished, but it's additional for the characters or the weapon loadout. So it's on the second place for me with interesting informations. What I'm a little bit sad to see are the ship rentals. The ship rentals is now in the task development mode and have only 6 tasks, but 0 of 6 tasks. I'm hoping that we will get it at the initial release of the patch, but I'm believing we will see more like now the customization tool after patch 3.6. The other points, what player jump, ragdoll improvement, and the player free look are finished. That's some nice gimmicks for me to see. What I like to see is that the system degradation is mostly finished. Okay, it's only 2 tasks and 1 of 2 are finished. And the system misfire is like 16 of 23 tasks. Why I'm so much talking about it is because every point what are the core game mechanic. That means the cortex, the gameplay, the AI are for me more of priority than ships, weapons, or equipment, or missions in the moment. Don't get me wrong, I like to see new content for the players in game, but if they get finished the core mechanics of the game, we are getting closer to a play-ready title uh, than with all these points what you can deliver after. Okay, I know there are now some people a little bit angry with me, but if you are thinking of it, a new ship, you can, Cloud Imperium can every time bring a new ship in the game after they've worked on it. But the game mechanics are more is a more priority to get a finished game than everything else. Besides, if you look on the next year, we are where we are waiting on the Squadron 42 beta. I'm happy to see if they can finish the AI mechanics, the cortex, the game and gameplay before anything else. If you are on a you have other priority, write it in the comments after, below this video. I like to see it, and if there are game mechanics who are really interested for you, I will make specific videos about this mechanics. So write it down so we can discuss about it. And like I said, I like to make specific videos if you like to have some. Now we are coming to a point of um, personal interests of some players who are not on the roadmap. And I know we have a lot of game mechanic in the pipeline for the main game. The mining, the trading, the military career, the bounty hunting, the piracy, salvaging, everything in this are really interesting points. But my friend is someone who like to play sometimes game mechanics who are not prior. His first questions for me was, one, when will we get fishing in Star Citizen? I know that's not the point of many interesting of other players. If I'm wrong, write it down in the comments. But now I'm asking you, what are the mechanics of gaming who would you like to see in game and have nothing to do with the main game mechanics? I am hopefully to see a lot of comments under this video and to discuss it with you or make a video about this point. So I'm hoping to see you the next time. Your A.S.Drake.